this thing on? All right. Well, it looks like you guys forgot about that one, but we recovered. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Pick Our Brains, a segment where we talk about anything and everything live and unedited. So tonight, I'm your host, Marclee. To my left, to everybody's left, is May. And to our right, we have Claire.
Hello, hello.
So tonight, we actually, on our way to work, we were actually reading this article. And I'm going to bring it up right here. I'm just going to bring up the title. And then it's kind of easy to discuss just by reading the title. I don't want to really go into the said, bless you.
Thank you.
The said article itself. So right here, let's go ahead and pull it up. Right here. So let's see, can we see this? Wait, we can't see it on here. Give me 1 second. There you go. Okay. So it says, a man who called COVID a hoax feels guilty after he and 13 family members test positive and 2 die.
Oh, wow.
And so he says, Tony Green says, the feeling that I have is kind of like what I would say a drunk driver would have if they killed their family. So it was a family gathering that led to the infections. And so that brought up like this whole pandemic and how it affected everybody's daily lives. But not only that, you know, people that didn't believe it was happening. Don't get me wrong. That happens every once in a while. Don't get me wrong. I believe that people get to believe in what they want, right?
True.
And
yeah. They have their own opinion.
Yes. And I don't fault them for that. But
okay, first of all, he's stupid. Let's just say it out there, okay? Let's stop. He's dumb.
Okay, so a lot of people would say that would be the puzzle behind me looks like it's missing a piece. Okay, no, that's just the light. Yeah, okay. But I think a lot of people would come from where you're coming from, saying, yeah, he's just stupid. He should have listened to
ignorant.
Yes.
Dang.
Me, I believe I don't want to.
He's stupid. Just say it.
Don't defend him.
You want to say it. You're just afraid to say it. He's dumb.
No, see, okay. I believe that the pandemic is real, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't think that I get a say in what other people believe, because that's what America is, right? We have freedom of religion, freedom of speech, you know. So they have the first, is it the First Amendment?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we have amendments for that. So that's why I don't want to knock him for what he believes. But here's the but part. Do what the professionals say would benefit everybody, you know, which is wear your mask, don't have many family gatherings, or if you do, have it outside in a wide area where you can stay 6 feet, you know, social distancing, and wear your mask. I said that first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I can't.
I say yeah. All those regulations, they really do help us lower down the numbers, and they help us not contract diseases. Because there are a few articles that say this was when people had started. It was when they started opening churches up, and there was a choir practice, and right that very week, that whole choir got COVID.
Wow. Well, this was recently then, huh?
Not recently. Remember the
It's like towards the beginning.
Oh, okay. When they first released churches to be open again.
Yes.
Yeah, they said lift the ban.
And a lot of people were fighting for that, you know, just to open things again, because during the start of this, nobody really knew what to do, basically. Like, just staying home was foreign to a lot of people. I know it was foreign to you, May, because you're used to working, you know, 4 days a week.
Honey, I was struggling at home.
And
I could not.
And at the very start of this, we actually, so nothing really changed for me. I'm what they considered an essential worker. And so my schedule was the same. Did anything change for you, Claire?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you go to school, so that changed.
Yeah, I was able to stay home more and spend time with my family and with you guys.
Lies.
What do you
No,
mean?
I think like
I saw you more than you saw your family.
at the beginning of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, at the beginning of it, she was over a lot. Which you know, it's not. I wouldn't say it's bad, but yeah. Why is he growling? Okay, but yeah, I think at the beginning of it, because you weren't used to it, you kind of.
I can't. I'm sorry. Jake said, "Why are the ugliest people the ones that don't wear a mask?"
Oh dear God.
well, it's because the ugly ones can also hide. So then, if this looks on point, you can't tell, right?
Jakey. I don't. Well, what you said is true. People are entitled to their opinions about this and that and how they feel about this pandemic or no pandemic or whatever. But at the same time, other people, just like they're entitled to their opinion, the people who do believe in the pandemic are entitled to that opinion as well.
Yes, and I feel like even though you don't believe in it, you should.
Common courtesy.
Common courtesy would be to wear your mask, because, you know, it makes people feel safe. I know it's just like a piece of fabric, but have been studies. I guess there's been studies both ways, right? Where it doesn't help and it does help, but that's just media. I would say, you know, it does. There was some study that also, this guy said it doesn't affect your breathing at all. Yeah, it feels.
No, it doesn't. Honestly, I wear 4, sometimes 3, depending on how I feel. Because sometimes.
Wait, of the same mask or
no, different mask. I have 2 layers of the standard mask. One, is it KN95?
N95.
Or N95, and then sometimes on top of that, depending, because we do a screening at work, you know.
They're in dentistry at the moment.
So we do the screening at work, saying, have you been in
contact with anyone that's tested positive? Have you had the fever?
So even if
kind of like the basic spiel on like that everybody has.
And even if they say that, you know, they're over it and whatnot, they've recovered and they still have it, I still double up just in case with that, because, you know, you never know when things linger.
Well, yeah, and what I think that people were saying, or I don't know, I think this is what I've heard. I'm not a professional. It doesn't so much protect you from others, because people that don't wear a mask can sneeze on you, right? But then it protects yourself from others.
Yes.
So that's just like, that's courtesy right there, because it doesn't protect you. It helps protect people from you, from your germs.
Yeah. Like, you'd be
selfish. Super selfish. If you think.
Yeah, we've come across some, not a lot, but some patients who actually argue the protocols that we have to do in order for them to be seen.
Sorry,
And
can you speak into the mic a little bit more?
Oh, I'm sorry. So we've actually, some people have argued against our protocols in order for them to be seen in our office.
But these are state mandated protocols, aren't they?
Not necessarily. It's more like with us, it's with the CDA, so the California Dental Association.
Okay, but from my understanding, the state, I don't know if it's the state, they have protocols, and then it depends on you can't be more lenient, but you can be more stringent.
Mm-hmm. So there's some people, I can't with these people.
There was one patient. I think it was
Okay,
Tuesday.
just remember patient confidentiality. No names.
I don't even remember her name.
Okay, good.
She well, I do the screening, and she was wondering, like, why do you guys do this? This is unnecessary. You know, it's not a pandemic, it's a plandemic.
What?
And I was just like, what?
What does that
Wait,
mean?
what? Like, the government had planned this pandemic.
Oh.
And that's fine that you believe that, but at the same time, like, you know, there's people are getting sick. There are people. I get what people are saying, where flu has killed more people in blah blah amount of time, blah, and all this stuff. I get that, and I understand that the flu is a serious thing also. But you're talking about in the span of how far are we into this? 7, 8 months?
More than 6 months, yeah.
You guys were talking about
well, they're saying that it even dates back further than that, further than 6 months.
probably like at the end of last year or something.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Probably November.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was November.
Yeah, so you're talking about the amount, and it's probably not even. It's really sad the amount of people that's passed because of this, but the thing is, it's contracting it. We want to stop from it spreading from people to people to people to people.
Okay. On that point, I did get into a little bit of not an argument, but just conversation. They are comparing this to the flu, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that means just like the flu, we have a flu shot every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, if they're comparing this to the flu, that means there can't be a cure, because there's no cure for the flu.
No, there isn't.
So I think it's just a vaccine that they give every year, because they're saying because they relate it to the flu, that means it's going to evolve.
Yeah, it's gonna be here.
It is evolving.
Yeah, and that's what they're saying, that it's evolving. So I don't think, I think people are saying, yeah, there's gonna be a cure. There's gonna be a cure. Like, no. It's just gonna be.
This is what
something,
I think about your cure.
It's just gonna be something that's gonna be the new flu, I guess.
Yes.
Just
so you still get just like the flu vaccination, you're still gonna get the flu. It's just not gonna be.
It's not gonna kill you.
It's not gonna be as harsh to you.
Yeah, because your immune system is able to fight it better.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But on the lighter side, what has changed for you guys in the positive way during this COVID pandemic?
Oh,
I love that we're more focused on being hygienic. We're always using hand sanitizer, washing our hands. A lot of people didn't wash their hands.
some people still don't.
That's disgusting.
Men, if you've seen that guy that goes into the restroom, uses the restroom, turns on the sink, doesn't even put his hands under the water, and just turns off the sink and walks out.
Like, why turn it on in the first place? I don't understand.
I know men out there know that.
Is it you?
Oh, heck no. Heck no. I want water. Happy birthday to you. You're supposed to sing happy birthday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just like,
You
I thought I
are?
was just singing. Yeah, I think it's like
long.
90 seconds.
Too long. That's
It has to be long.
Oh, I was.
Yeah.
What did I say? What did you think I
I
said?
thought you said too long.
Oh.
No. And it's supposed to be with hot water.
Yes, but in dentistry we're not allowed to have water or hot water.
Okay, I was like, but no, in daily washing your hands, it's supposed to be hot water.
Yes,
Because in the food industry, it has to be a certain temperature. If you don't have water, you can't serve food.
Oh yes, that's true.
Yeah.
What do you call it? I now have more time than I would like.
Really?
Free time.
I think the free time is nice. I mean, at the start of it, it was kind of like, what should I do? But it kind of led me into thinking of starting this up, you know?
Oh, I was crying in the beginning of this.
Oh, yeah.
Legit crying.
Yeah, and that I really felt bad because you really were set in your schedule that when you had nothing, well, not nothing, but you didn't have to go to work, you would stay home constantly. And so we kind of planned trips to just do stuff.
It was really bad because I would write things down to do for the day, and then I would look at the things that I wrote down that I was going to do for the day, and I would just look at that list and literally fall back and just cry myself.
What was that on the list? Fall back and cry?
No, like I would just be sitting on the couch and I would just like, okay, I'm gonna do it, and then I would just, I honestly don't even know why I was crying.
You just had no motivation.
I don't even know. Like, I wanted to see people, but at the same time I didn't want to see people, and I wanted to talk to someone, but at the same time people annoyed me, so it was just like mixed everywhere. And then I don't know, it just kind of, I had to get over it and tell myself, like, you're not the only one. Other people out there are probably going through the same thing or even worse.
Yeah, and I think the sad part about this is a lot of people lost their jobs. So there have been... Is that funny?
No.
Like, okay.
This,
dark humor.
I'm reading all the comments and they're still talking about guys peeing and how they just wiggle and then zip and then walk away.
Yes. See, I know I'm not the only. They see that guy and you watch that guy and you're like, I'm never shaking that guy's hand because you don't know when's the last time he washed his hand. I was like, it takes 90 seconds. Wash your hand. You know.
I don't know. People, I honestly, like, I see people, and when I see that, I get so grossed out. I'm just like, ugh. Especially public restrooms, like, other people touch that roll.
Well, not only public restrooms, okay?
And at home too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Say your restroom at home. You have these. Say a man is going to use his restroom and he's peeing, right? He's peeing standing up. Those pee particles splash up water, which splash up other particles that might have been in that toilet. So, yeah, it might pop on your hand.
No,
so.
I watched this video while I was in school, like a long time ago. And it's called, I think, saliva something. And the, so disgusting. So they had like a UV light, and when you think that you're clean from other people's saliva, and you just touch everything, and it just...
It was strictly saliva?
Yeah, just saliva. Because they wanted to show the students about, like cleanliness and, you know, like with the blood and surgery and everything like that. Because that was my main thing. I love surgery. I love OS, and I love, like, implants, and that's the film.
What's oral surgery?
Mm-hmm. So that was one of the videos I had to watch for one of my seminars.
Sorry, you're gonna have to dumb it down because not everyone's a dental assistant.
Sorry,
so.
Oral surgery. So that was my main thing. Just anything oral surgery. So they had to show us a video on how to be careful on what we touch when it comes to blood. So they wanted to show it before they show anything with blood. They wanted to show it with saliva first with UV lights, and we were so it's so disgusting.
I would kind of be more scared on how blood was passed around.
Yes. Well, because they were trying to teach us, like, okay, if you could do this with saliva, what
Mhm.
more with blood? Because blood splatters.
Well, not
Especially
only
when-
that, it's inside your body. So how did it get on you in the first place?
No, we're talking about working with patients.
Oh, okay.
Excuse you.
I thought this was like in everyday life, like in a classroom where it's just like, hey, like how'd saliva get on my hand?
No.
And
we're
then
talking about
you shake someone's
surgery.
hand, and that's how it gets passed around.
No.
Okay.
Surgery.
Oh, okay. So in the field.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I love me seeing people's mouth all opened up like that. I just
Oh.
get so happy. I don't know why.
You're such a weirdo.
So okay, on that note, well, on a previous note, so while we were in the start of this pandemic, we did the funny thing that we did is we were just kind of craving outside food. When I mean outside food, it's just like food that you don't prepare yourself, right?
You can, but we
You
didn't
can,
want
yeah,
to.
we didn't want to. So we had I'm going to use this term, hankering for.
What is that?
Hankering?
Is that like a
I think
hangry?
I've heard it's like hangry. I don't know. It's just like you were craving. It's like craving. So we
Oh, you mean my craving?
yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Just for like some info, I'm usually the one with the cravings.
Yes. But you make some really good choices.
I really do, though. I'm not gonna lie.
She does, yes.
So she was craving clam chowder soup. And hands down, I think Splash Cafe
So bomb.
in Pismo Beach has some really bomb
Worth the drive.
okay, and we're gonna get to that. So we currently live in the IE, which is about 4 hours away from Pismo Beach, about. And so during this pandemic, we found out that they were open, COVID hours, but we found out that they were open, and we're like, you know what? Let's just make a day out of it. And we left around what, 8?
Something
No.
like-
I think earlier than that, right?
Yeah, because I wanted to see the sunrise. Yeah, because the way to Pismo, you could take the back way, which is like dirt land or like farmland, or you could take the one which is along the coast.
What's dirt land?
It's like Delano area, like
Oh,
Bakersfield. It's just
okay.
all dirt and like just grapes on grapes.
Yeah, so
on grapes.
we left pretty early. Well, we actually got there around what, like 11?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think
Somebody
they
decided-
opened at 11, right?
Yes.
No, 10.
10. Okay.
We got there a little bit late.
Okay.
Oh no, because we pre-ordered. That's why.
Oh, and we had a set time to pick up, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So, we pre-ordered. We picked up at 11, so we had to have left by around 7. So 6:30 probably. And we basically went there to get the food we ordered. We ate it at a park. And I was just, for some reason, I thought we were going to do more than that.
We didn't. It's COVID.
Yeah. But what was interesting is when we were there, nobody was wearing masks.
No one was wearing masks.
I
think we were the only ones wearing masks.
Yeah, they were looking at us like we had a problem.
It's like walking
was
into like
weird.
an
Alternate dimension.
Yeah, and I was like, who are these psychos wearing masks right now? I was like,
So crazy. This is a new norm.
I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, and this was kind of very early where it's just like they kind of mandated masks to be worn, but not everybody followed it.
No one followed it over there. I
Okay,
saw
yeah.
no one wearing
Yeah.
the mask.
Maybe
I think I
it's-
saw a dog wearing a mask for a joke. I don't know what that was. There was a guy walking his dog and he was wearing a mask. Not the guy, the dog.
But the guy wasn't wearing a
No,
mask.
the guy was not wearing a mask.
No, and I get it. We're in the beach area, but people were.
Yes, they were, Marcel.
What happened?
He said, were they white? Bet money they were white.
Well, no,
Yes,
no,
they're-
not okay. It was
Not all of them.
no,
but
no, yeah. It was just everybody in general.
Like 99.9%.
No, it was like 90,
90.
85. I would say 85 to 90. But I don't think it was a race thing. I think it was the area because a lot of people that I see talking about it.
Yes, they did have cargo shorts
Oh my god.
and board shorts.
Well, we were in the beach area.
This is very true.
So, I mean, they're allowed to. But what I was saying is, I think it's because people were even talking about it that the Orange County area and the San Diego area were like kind of iffy.
We have the
No, not at that time. That time, this is when they were starting to lift the ban, but there wasn't like, this wasn't when San Diego County or
what
Orange
county is Pismo Beach in?
I have no idea.
maybe
So-
their county doesn't have as much cases as ours. That's why.
Maybe.
But nevertheless, that means that people will flock to your county. You know, people are like, oh, there's nothing there, and then not knowing that they have it, they're bringing it over there.
Yeah.
A few months later, though, I read an article that Pismo Beach had a lot of cases of COVID.
Oh, thank God that we left.
Yeah. So, but what was funny is that we ate there, and
No, we ate at the beach, okay?
well, we ate at the park
Where the beach
near the
was.
beach. Yeah, we could see the beach, but we couldn't go on it.
Yes, because I think the beach was closed.
Oh yeah. True.
Yeah, it was closed.
But yeah, and then we took a 4-hour ride home.
No, we found a secret
Oh, that's
area.
right.
Oh yes.
A secret passage.
Yeah, it was just like a secret beach,
Like a-
basically.
Yes,
Screens.
with Photoshop
Ah,
people.
yes.
Remember all those Photoshop people?
Photoshop people.
Yes, I've never gone to a beach before where you just saw 8-packs and like bikinis everywhere, and these people.
Oh,
look
you
like,
mean just like really fit people?
Yeah, I was like, what is this? Is there a secret like tunnel that we go in and then we look like that too, or like
Maybe
how
to
does that-
them, hopefully.
how does that happen? Because
Maybe
they
to
were,
them.
you know, like that Britney Spears video. Sometimes I run, and that guy's like walking his dog, and he's just like in a super tight shirt, and you just see all the abs and stuff. Only this guy that was walking his dog was not wearing a shirt, and you're just like, is this are we in a music video? Like, did we walk into something? Why are all these people look like this? Like, I want to walk in the cave too. Let me come out looking like that.
Can I get some transformation potion, please?
Maybe that's why they were looking at us, not the mask, but because we
I
look
know.
like that.
They're
They
just
were-
like, why don't you have abs?
Why do you have an
Damn.
ab? But that was like what, 2 hours away from Pismo though,
Yeah, true.
because it
And
was at the train tracks.
We actually had
Yes.
to cross train tracks and go through some brush.
Mm-hmm.
and go down a hill.
No. You led us
What?
through a
I didn't know where I was
non-path.
going. You act like I knew these secret tunnels.
You were the one that was leading us.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, because I was trying to go to the beach too.
No, he's
There
trying
was a
he's trying to catch
staircase.
Pokemon, guys. Don't.
There
Yeah,
was a
true.
staircase, and you decided to lead us into.
I didn't
some
see. I didn't see the
bushes.
staircase though.
Lies.
Did you guys see the staircase?
Yes, we did. We thought you saw the staircase too.
I didn't. I was just like, I saw the lady. I thought it was like, you know, in Philippines where they have those beaches where you have to use a rope to get down.
Okay, that's not true.
We would not use the rope.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that was one
I
of the
would've used the
beaches
rope.
like that.
I would have used the rope.
How would you get back up?
Hold on to the rope, start climbing.
just leave me here. All right, well, guys, that's the time we have for tonight. Down below, leave us what has this pandemic done to benefit you, because I don't want you guys thinking about this pandemic as just a bad thing, right? We want to think of it as something that we could better use our time with. So leave down below in the comment section what has it how has it benefited you? And don't forget to like the video, okay? And if you guys can, share the video, because that's how we'll get subscriptions. So to everybody else, have a good night.
Hi, family.
Love you guys.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.